Pilates in North Liberty, Iowa. Today I am kicking off our March Madness 2016. March Madness is a global celebration in the Pilates world of the Pilates mat work created by Joseph Pilates and laid out in his book, Return to Life. Every day throughout the month we'll be highlighting a different exercise, and people all over the world will be sharing their videos, pictures, and other art forms celebrating the mat work. So all month long, I'm going to be highlighting what I'm going to call Anybody Pilates, or Any Body Pilates. So one of the things I love about the Pilates mat work and really the Pilates method in general is that it's so adaptable to any body, whatever size, shape you are. Whether you have an injury or something you're overcoming, the Pilates method is really adaptable to just about anybody. So I'm going to be highlighting the exercises, but also kind of breaking them down a little bit and giving you some tips on how you can find a version of the Pilates mat exercise that's good for your body. So today we are starting off with the exercise called the 100. The 100 is the first exercise in the Pilates mat sequence, and it is really designed to be a warm-up exercise. It's designed to get you centered. It's designed to get you ready for the rest of the movement that you're going to do throughout your mat sequence. There's a lot going on in the 100s exercise because it really incorporates kind of all the juice of Pilates. So I'm going to break it down a little bit and give you some different variations that you can try at home. All right, so like all of our Pilates exercises, definitely a breathing exercise. So in the 100s, we are pumping our arms up and down, and we're having to coordinate the arm pumping with our breath. Traditionally, we inhale and pump the arms 5 times and exhale 5 times. So this is the portion I'm going to start with, and I'm going to kind of just go through a few different variations for your 100. So they're called the 100s because eventually you work your way to 100 pumps of your arms, doing that sequencing of inhaling for 5 and then exhaling for 5. So a great way to start, if you're brand new to this, is just laying down on the mat, pulling your abdominals up and in to stabilize your spine, reaching your arms long, and then just pumping and breathing. So inhaling for 5, exhale, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. So that in itself can be a great way to warm up the body. As you're laying there, you're pulling your abdominals up and in, you're aware of the rest of the body, you're squeezing your legs together, and you're pumping your arms, and you're having to think about all that. You're having to coordinate all of those movements. Once you've mastered the legs on the mat position, you might be ready to take your legs up to a tabletop position. So at tabletop, you're going to challenge those core muscles even more, and then you can do that same inhale for 5 and exhale for 5. Our next progression could be an upper ab curl where we lift our head and really curl our whole spine and do that same inhale for 5 and then exhale for 5. If that's feeling doable, if you're feeling comfortable with that, next progression would be take the legs up to the ceiling. So they're a little further away from your center, and do that same sequencing. And then as you advance, you can start to lower your legs away from you. That's going to challenge those core muscles the further your limbs reach from your body. Ultimately, when we do our 100s, Joe in Return to Life has you doing them with your legs 5 inches off the mat. Inhaling for 5 and exhaling for 5. And then doing that 10 times to eventually get those 100 counts in. That's a very challenging version to do that with those legs low. So what you want to do is really find the version that you can do and do well. You want to be able to coordinate your breath and movement. You want to have that deep abdominal engagement and really do it as safely and best as you can. So that's a little breakdown of our hundreds exercise. Try it out at home. Be sure to share it. All month long we're going to be checking out everybody's videos, checking out their pictures of their hundreds and sharing them. So use the hashtag #MarchMatness2016. Today you can use hashtag 100, and you can also use the hashtag AnyBodyPilates. Thanks for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you again for some March Madness fun.